The Hijrah, which is the migration of Prophet Muhammad and those of his followers from Mecca to Medina in order to settle down there after they faced severe persecution in Mecca. Hijrah was not only an important event but a turning point in the history of Islam, which evidently contributed to the progress and propagation of Islamic heritage. The Hijrah calendar is used to mark a number of significant Islamic events and dates like the beginning of the Ramadan season, Eid al-Kabir, and the beginning of the Hajj season. To buttress the importance of the celebration, Osun State Muslim community, in partnership with Osun State government, organized a special Hijrah program with the theme Bridging the Gap Between Corruption and Nation Building. The event brought together the who is who in the Islamic world in Osun State and beyond. The state governor, Senator Ademola Adeleke, admonished the Muslim faithful to rededicate themselves to the peace, progress, and security of the state. The governor, who was represented by the State Commissioner for Regional Integration and Special Duties, Dr. B.T. Salam, stated that Hijrah is not only a lunar calendar that reminds Muslims of the persecution Prophet Muhammad was subjected to in Mecca before migrating to Medina, but also the need for Muslims to move away from habits that negate Allah's commandments. The governor similarly charged the faithful to promote the virtues of love, good neighborliness, and peaceful coexistence.
In the spirit of Hijrah, we are reminded of the importance of unity and cooperation among individuals, communities, nations. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam and his companions demonstrated remarkable resilience, compassion during the migration. They exemplify the value of love, tolerance, respect for others, regardless of their differences. These noble teachings continue to guide us today and remind us of the need to build bridges of understanding and foster harmony among diverse communities.
In his remarks, President Osun State Muslim Community, Alhaji Mustafa Olawi, reiterated the continuous call for the revitalization of dormant industries in the state, such as machine tools industry Osogbo and cocoa industry Ede, which he noted would create more job opportunities for the youth and at the same time boost the state's economy positively. He added that there is urgent need for the recruitment of Arabic and Islamic teachers in secondary schools across the state, recognition of Islamic personal laws in the state, and conducting at least 3 sittings per week in the Yoruba language by the State House of Assembly, among others.
I appreciate Your Excellency for swiftly intervening through your executive orders, which have put an end to bloodshed, injustice, and disorderliness that threaten to tarnish the value of our dear state. We deeply appreciate you and your team, and may Allah continue to bless and guide you in fulfilling His commandments, earning the love and support of the good people of Osun State and beyond.
In his lecture, titled Bridging the Gap Between Corruption and Nation Building, Dr. Mikhail Folorunsho from the Department of Arabic and Islamic Studies, Osun State University, said Nigeria can retain its position among Committee of Nations and be rid of various challenges bedeviling it, including corruption, if political leaders can desist from cheating, self-centeredness, among other acts capable of bringing down the nation. Dr. Folorunsho admonished Nigerian leaders to emulate Prophet Muhammad, who successfully played politics in a multi-religious setting by upholding the principles of justice, accountability, fear of Allah, and genuine interests of the people at heart. He added that a good leader must love humanity without discrimination, as exemplified by Prophet Muhammad.
I said that the leaders and the led and the followers are not abiding by the dictates of Allah as contained in the Quran, that we should shun corruption. And I reiterated the fact that shunning corruption is a way forward to having a better society where everybody will live comfortably.
In his goodwill message at Tauja of Osogbo land, Obajimo Olanipekun Laroye II appreciated the Osun State government for setting the pace for the celebration of Hijrah through the declaration of public holiday in the state, while he called on the state government to embrace inclusion of Muslim community in all its activities.
tí àdúgbò kan bá dàgbà sókè àbí kí àlàáfíà wà fún àwọn ará olùgbébẹ̀ kí wọ́n lè bá a ṣe tó ní ìdàgbàsókè bá àdúgbò wọn.
Also speaking with Dateline, the Aragbiji of Iragbiji, who doubled as patron Osun State Muslim community, Oba Abdulrasheed Olabomi Ododo IV, emphasized the need for both Muslims and non-Muslims alike to reflect on the lessons attached to the celebration, urging well-meaning individuals to imbibe peaceful disposition towards one another and embrace the spirit of unity.
I want to congratulate every Muslim, even the non-Muslims, about the new year. I want us to further appreciate the new year, Islamic calendar. Almighty Allah has His own plan. He has already made arrangements for our existence before some people sat down and devised the Gregorian calendar that we now use.
The event featured Quranic recitation and climaxed with a march past by students of various Islamic primary and secondary schools from across the state, as well as the presentation of awards and prizes for winners of Quranic recitation competitions and winners of the march past session. The Hijrah 1445 AH might have come and gone, but the memory of the event will linger on the minds of the people for a long time. Oluwa Tobiloba Odunuga for Dateline.